There isn't that much difference in all offense. Yeah, same here, Dread. I think you and I are very similar in that regard, mate. Yeah, I suppose we both like it to be as good as you can get it. I mean, you can't always get it as good as you'd want it, but, you know, drives me mad if I know there's an issue on the stream, mate. Okay, home sweet home. Oh, out. Sorry, guys. Sorry, we got stuff going on. Right, let's take the hoe. I want to see, basically, I want to see what plants I can plant without having to. Oh, Jesus Christ! I should really repair that. That could be bad, couldn't it? Oh fuck! Look at the state of this. Yeah, I want to see what plants I can plant without having to hoe. Whoa! Why is the grass so green? What is that all about? That's awful, isn't it? God damn it. Radioactive, look. Look, that does look like something out of Fallout, doesn't it? We're not sure what to call it. It's like the Grumbodia Hotel or the Premier Grum Inn. We're not sure what to call it at the minute, mate. Right, let's take some coffee beans. I'm pretty sure they need to be hoed, don't they? So let's just try it. Oh, fuck. No, they don't. Right, so coffee beans do not need to be hoed. Let's do this methodically. Yucca seeds. Oh, hang on. Haven't they added, like, fertiliser to this? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Oh, look. Oh, there. Oh, I like them, look. A little bit of yucca there, look. So yucca don't need to be hoed. Cotton? Well, actually, we know cotton doesn't need to be hoed. Have we got anything else that we can actually eat? Corn. Recipes. Seeds. Go. They're probably the most important for me. They've definitely tinkered, didn't they, Dra? I can't say I'm a fan of that, mate. I mean, look at that. That's batshit ugly. I suppose the difference is it's different lights as well, isn't it? I think one of the areas that they're not particularly proficient in, I don't mean that horribly, I mean, I couldn't do any better, but is the lighting. They always seem to have struggled with the lighting a little bit. Alright, well, there's a start, look. There's a start. Let's get a full row of each in. Hang on, is that yucca? Wow, okay. That was pretty good. And this now grows randomly, right? In terms of the amount of time taken to reach to a harvestable crop. I kind of like. I think that's pretty cool. I'm out of wood. Are you having a laugh? What did I use all the wood on? What? Really? What the fuck? Didn't I have like 400 wood a minute ago? God damn it! I was going to make a little box for my flowers. Not anymore, mate. Not anymore. That ain't happening. We've got those. Got some yucca seeds. Keep the wrenches up. Oh yeah. That's what we were going to do tonight, wasn't it? Let's take these bad boys out. Let's do some wrenching. Wrench some shit up. What's that other one? Or I just lose a wrench on the floor. Rum's Premier Love Hotel. When's Alpha 15 coming to Xbox One? Fucking never, mate. No, you're not on 10.5. You're on a stable version of Alpha 14 on the Xbox One. You know, you're not on 10.5. It's like, where the hell did you hear that from, Skills? You're basically just like one update behind us. Alpha 14 that you had was the same as our Alpha 14. I mean, alright, there were a few minor differences, but is it just as easy to smack these over the head with a pickaxe? I don't seem to be getting anything out of it doing that. I'm not getting anything out of it doing that either. Does it make any difference? Does anyone know? Because I'd rather not use my wrench. Oh, right. Use the hoe or else you only get 1 seed back. Oh, fuck. Oh, really, guys? Till the ground and you get 2 back. Ah, shit. Ah, balls. Alright, guys. I'll put the wood in the feed chest to cheer shop. I was going to say, I know I had it a minute ago, mate. Damn. You just have to use the iron hoe to till and you'll get 2 back. Save your turns to toss in a mixer for fertiliser. What sort of mixer? Is there actually like a fertiliser mixer or is it something else? Look, we're getting mechanical parts. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, whoa. We got that out of the aircon, right? Keep an eye on the bottom right, so... Oh, yeah, we are, look. It is Bokies. Alpha 15 is out indeed, mate. It's out on Friday, dude. Tools. Stone axe, can't, 'cause it's got no fat in. Can get the wood. What should we do next? Get the wood. We don't need these then, do we? Let's put them back for wrenching some cars up. All of that can go back downstairs. So I think in the morning the best bet is going to be to get some more soil. We've got a proper shovel now, haven't we? Or at least a better shovel. Oh, hang on. Do we have some coal? Throw that in. Turn that on. What else can we put in there? Nothing. Oh, hang on. Okay. So steel now takes a total of 30 skill points. I mean, that's a big change. It's a big... Determined to find my way downstairs first time. I think I'm getting the layout. As you all know, I could get lost in a room with 1 door, so... Really need to block this up. Shit, I can't make one. I haven't got one, have I? I think I'm going to smash both those doors, because they've actually got a line of sight through there, I think. Wood. There we go. Let's just pop some of this other random shit back. Parts. Nails. Hoe can go upstairs. That can go in the furnace. That's for tomorrow. Shovel. I'll tell you what, let's just get rid of that shitty shovel. Can't use the hoe tonight anyway, can I? Because we've already planted the... We might as well let a cycle of crops come up. Might as well, right? There's no point in going smashing them up now. Should we take... We might as well take the coal upstairs as well. What are the electric parts for? I actually don't know, mate. That's all a mystery to me at the minute. It's all new things. Am I on Xbox? No, we're on PC. Wicked. Is it Nava's game? Nope, this is random gen. Seed name Grumbul. Ooh, I've got lost again. I'm so looking forward to testing the signs out. I was at the start of the stream. I was like, whatever signs. Who needs signs? Fuck it out. Don't need them. What's the point? Now we know. Oh, you can multiple. Oh, I didn't know that. Let's throw in the iron. We might as well just use all this fucking coal. Fuck it. Keep making me iron. Take that out. Right, let's treat ourselves to... Let's unfavourite that. We won't be using those anymore. Let's get a fire axe and a pickaxe. And let's favourite that. And that. Yeah. So let's get rid of these. Don't need them anymore. Who cares? What else can I do right now? Let's pop those in there just to free up a slot. See what I never did? I never actually... Oh, I did. It's alright. I didn't think I'd loaded the pistol. Got 148 arrows. Food and water's okay. We've got the start of a farm even though I did fuck it. Oh, shit. I needed one of those. Oh, tits. Have they all gone? I still need one. Oh, hang on. Oh, whoa. No, hang on. We just found out you don't need a schematic for a claw hammer, right? Ah. Yes, okay, right. I completely forgot about that. I was thinking we still needed the schematic. So if we favourite that and craft it... That seems to be a really strange change, doesn't it? We'll take that. We'll take one of these just for the time being. So that we can start making the farm look a little bit more decent. High-end stuff, mini bikes, workbench. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, shit, sorry, Fortune. I've already put it away, haven't I? You need it for the mini bike. You need what? You need electrical parts for the mini bike now. Makes sense. Does make sense. We don't need water for crops, right? They've not added a water requirement. Or have they? I'm sure the textures aren't as sharp as they used to be, you know. I reckon they've downgraded the textures because we're running on Ultra and they just don't look as good as they used to. I'm convinced of it. Yeah, we'd have to smash them out to make them windows, wouldn't we? Kind of quite like the thought of having the windows in the middle still, letting light in. So I think what we'll do is we'll actually replace them with legit windows. Oh, I tell you what, coffee sounds like a fucking bonzer idea, doesn't it? Should we all take a quick break in a jiffy? Whoa! Good lord, sir. Good lord, sir! Would have all ended horribly. And there's a good point, actually. Can we, if we want to put windows in, are we going to be able to get to the middle bit to actually put them on, or will the weight of us on the windows cause them to collapse? Hang on, yeah, actually, that's a good point. Didn't we? Hang on a minute. We tested windows when we made the Temple of Ares, right? And there is no fucking way we could have taken windows out that far. They changed the structural integrity of windows as well. The textures aren't as sharp, Grum. They made them a lot bigger physically, so they tile better on distance. I think you're absolutely spot on there, Dread. Not only with the perception that, yes, they've changed, which I've certainly picked up on, but that's a very good reason for them having to do that, and also obviously some optimization, I would have thought. The textures definitely don't look as good as they used to. Well spotted, Dread, yeah. I suppose that's the trait. I always said, didn't I just couldn't understand how they were going to maintain, you know, if you like, the hardware overheads in terms of CPU and GPU by just adding all this stuff that was just going to, you know, increase draw distance. We know increased draw distance is like that, and shadows are one of the biggest tolls in any game. Obviously, the big killer is always anti-aliasing, but it's a shame, isn't it? It's almost a shame that that it all comes at a cost, but it's all about a balancing act at the end of the day, isn't it? Hello? From how much was my PC altogether? I just don't know, mate. When I first built it, you're right, Jose. I'm just trying to think. Well, it's got to have been a couple of 3 years, well, 3+ years back when I first built it, maybe. I think my budget at the time was £1,200-ish, which spiraled very quickly out of control. Because that wasn't taking into account monitors or anything. So the stream PC to build today, I honestly don't know, mate. I ain't got a clue. 1,200 quid would certainly get you pretty close to it, I would have thought. You're having coffee with sugar and soy milk. Why soy milk? Is that one of those lactose-free milks or something? I don't think I've ever tried soy milk. Is it tastier? Right, Mr. CD, I'm afraid I don't speak... is that Russian? I don't speak Russian, mate. I've got no idea what you just asked, sir. You might just call me a gigantic fucking British bellend for all I know, mate. Sorry, just muting out. Yeah, I'm in two minds with it, Dread, to be honest, mate. I do like the view distance. It's just that, well, there's a few things that I just don't like in games, mate. One of them is sort of like, let's try and show you. I don't like screen tearing. Screen tearing is something I can't live with. It just makes me feel like crap. Gives me like a headache. And the other one, I really don't like popping. I've never been a fan of popping. And it's great being able to see a long way, but you're not really seeing anything. You're just seeing the geometry, aren't you? I think, you know, it's early Alpha 15. I think they will improve on it. You know, like, here's a really good example, Dread. You see where there's corn there, and there's corn over there. And you see how that patch of land is actually drawn in, and the rest of it isn't. So everywhere you see these little patches, that's actually where there's corn. You can see corn from fucking miles away, look. So, if we could have it so it worked like that, I think we'd be okay. See the popping? Now, I know it's a balancing act. It's just that it's really quite jarring when you're looking in the distance and everything looks like it's plain old savannah. Because there's not even a colour tile or anything on there. It's just a bit weird, mate. I think it's going to take me a little bit of getting used to. But yeah, I have no doubt in months to come we'll be seeing Alpha 15 as like the big update from a graphical improvement point of view. But I still think they've got a lot of work to do on it, and I'm sure they know that themselves, to be fair. I mean, it was never going to be Alpha 15 releases and that's it, we're done with the game kind of attitude, was it? Everyone's already talking about the breadcrumb thing that'll be Alpha 16. Now, I think that will be interesting. Let's just see if we actually can. Where's all my windows gone? Let's see if we actually can build out. I don't think you can. I'm sure we tested this, guys. Look at that middle one. Whoa, what the fuck? Do you actually have to do the whole... right, okay. It would be nice to have the windows still. I kind of quite like the thought of the farm coming around it. As long as we don't walk on it, I think we'll be okay. I think. Let's try it. Soy milk isn't tasty per se, but it's great with coffee or chocolate. You're a part-time vegan. You're a part-time vegan. What's a part-time vegan, mate? You little cheater. Nice one, geezer. I'm a part-time cannibal. How you doing, Sky? Are you on a chat only, Sky, or? Simps, you don't do nibbly things. I don't know what you're on about. Yesterday, you shocked me to the very core of my soul when you munched on a double-decker, mate. I can imagine little squeals of delight, Simpsy, echoing through the house. Husband was out, you were there, with a double-decker all alone. You want audio auto? Oh, Sky. Come on, please don't collapse. Please don't collapse. Please don't collapse. Please don't collapse. Fuck you! 2 windows short. You cynical 3 windows short. Maybe we should leave it like that. And then actually, no, we will leave it like that because then we can jump down into the Hales of Bay, the bays of Hales, the bales of hay. Right, we'll get there in the end. Oh, Jesus. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, so we're going to go and get what exactly? What was the plan today? I'll tell you what we did, Dread. I mean, I know you weren't here when it happened, mate. We watched, I found this. I mean, yeah, check this out, Dread. It's fucking to die for, mate. Right, we had like a bit of a practice run early, just sort of like, because obviously there's lots of things that I wanted to check out, and it meant a lot of downtime, so. And I wasn't paying a lot of attention, so we were dying left and right, mate. Look at this. It's like a perfect oasis. These islands look absolutely gorgeous, dude. And there's a little house just here that comes along this road. It's just so perfect for the fishing hut. It looked gorgeous, mate. I can't even begin to describe. We actually spent a night on this island. And as the sun came up in the morning, I was crouched in the grass with a little campfire next to me. We were just watching the sunset, and it looked absolutely amazeballs. It's the prettiest I've ever seen the game look. It was just one of those magical moments where it all sort of came together. You're gonna? Well, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna wait test it. not until I'm slightly better off in terms of resources, mate. That was actually that wood that I've just spent on those windows probably took me half an hour to fucking get, mate. Right. Let's just have a quick look. We do need food, so that's going to be down here. Okay. The one thing I'm really excited about are the toggleable on-off light switches. Believe it or not. That's what I really want to have a tinker about with. Right, now we're getting low on meat. Well, we're not. We do have meat. It's just I need water to. Oh, that's a zombie. I could hear a zombie. Right, let's go. Let's get the hell out of here. It's not. Oh, that sounds a bit like a Daphne or something. Oh, 1-3, dude. We blocked up the car park, didn't we? Oh, remind me to Oh, it is! It's a bloody Daphne! You little bitch! Reckon she got a scream off? Oh, what? Really? What? Come on, at least try and run away. I felt fucking really bad doing that, man. Hang on, let's just make sure there's nothing behind me. What are my in-game settings at? Mine, they're all. I can't remember actually. I can't show you because I actually inject stuff with things like reshade. If I go to my settings? What will happen is it will overwrite my my external settings, so I can't even show you, dude. Oh shit, that was close, bro. Draw distance and level of terrain distance is all set at max. I know I turned down reflective shadows. I turned off depth of field because I fucking hate it. I turned down motion blur a little bit. I think motion blur, whatever it's called, is that. Yeah, it's motion blur in this, isn't it? Down to normal instead of high. I think it just makes a slightly smoother stream than having it off completely. But other than that, it's pretty much all the textures are maxed out. Yeah, I mean pretty much maxed out really. But anti-aliasing in game is off. Where's my drop-off point? I've just seen one. Literally just seen it. There it is. Let's go and crack. So what are we actually after today? Remind me. What are we doing? Oh, tits and arse, mates. See another deer. It wouldn't hurt to go and muller another one. Shit. Bastard. That would have been an epic shot. Alpha 15 out. It is indeed. Alpha 15 is here. This is it. You're watching it. Came out on Friday, dude. Yeah, I'll tell you what, the ground textures are really noticeably downgraded. Really noticeably. I mean, to the point where they actually look... I mean, look at that. That's fucking awful, isn't it? You think she got one off? That sounds so rude, Sky. You got one off. It's alright, I'm next. Is that... What's that down there? Oh, that is the petrol station. Yeah, I mean, yeah, look, this is a classic case in point, look. I mean, yes, we can see for miles, but... it's just sort of like the land geometry, isn't it? You can't really see anything. You can't even see the fucking hotel, look. Which is, like... Where is the hotel? See you, mate. Yeah. I mean, it's... They've still got work to do, haven't they? They really have. Right, now I'll tell you what I do need to do. I need to change my helmet. There we go. That'll keep me nice and cool. Nice and cool, eh? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good call, Cute Flay. Okay, let's... Remind me to come and pick this up before we go in. See what we'll do. We will make the arrows. Oh, we've got no wood. Okay. I think, I'll tell you what, should we go... bollocks. Should we head up here? Let's head up here, alright? It's quite a long way, but it'll enable us to hopefully get some trees that we can actually use. Should have brought myself some iron ingots to repair my tools if necessary. Let's go and get some proper trees, some pine trees and things. See you later, Treble. You get it tomorrow, don't you, Sky? Isn't the big installation tomorrow? You've not got long to wait now, have you, mate? Hang on. I must have skill points, right? Run, Forest, run. Buy. What was the other one I like? Spend a couple of points. There you go. That'll help us travelling a bit. They're not your sort of pancakes, Simpsy. They're having proper pancakes, mate. Not your Ryvita cardboard pancakes. You know when Simpsy has a pancake, you know what she really means is when her husband's finished his Rice Krispies, she takes the Rice Krispies cardboard box, right, and she cuts circles out of it, and that's a Simpsy pancake. She likes all the pretty colours of Snap, Crackle and Pop, you see. She pretends it's syrup and sugar and things, don't you, mate? Oh, where's these so-called trees? Hang on, should we get up on the road? We might be able to travel a bit quicker. What they need to do is add some fuzz where the vegetation is going to be in some rough blocks where buildings are. I can't imagine they won't add some... You've got to think so, haven't you, Cabji? You've got to think so. There's a hell of a lot of corn kicking about. There's corn everywhere. Follow the yellow brick road. To be honest, fortunately, apparently there's quite a few things that are wonky, mate. The fucking hitboxes for a fucking start. They're all over the fucking shop. I mean, look at that. That looks horrible. This is the kind of thing I fucking hate. It just looks pure nasty ass. See, this looks great over here. That looks alright. Apart from up above there. There's kind of like a line there where it sort of ends. But this looks awful. I don't know which road I want to be going on. This one. Green forests. I think temperature's busted. We know ladders have gone crazy, don't they? Apparently, the zombies like scale ladders at 1,000 miles an hour. Which maybe that's... I don't think that's a bug. I think that's just a core change you need to be aware of. And there's actually, now, there's a good question. Right, how many of you are playing this game on a server and have had weather effects? Whoa. Oh, shit! And it, fuck me, bro. Oh, yeah. Shit, you see him over there then? He was bouncing around, wasn't he? Let's just pop in. How many letters do you get? Cavern of Doom. We'll investigate that at a later date when we're feeling a little bit braver. I just want to go and get some trees. Well, I want to get some seeds is what I want. I think the grass is improved. There's definitely we kind of seem to have a slightly more diverse range of grass blocks. Weather effects work in multiplayer now, really? Because I've not. I mean, I've been streaming for 6 hours today, and I've seen nothing but sunny weather. How you doing, Jova? Nice one, Susie. It rained 5 out of 7 days. See, I'd quite like that. I'd like a spot of rain right now. A bit of thunder. A bit of thunder. Hey, Jova, what's Bioshock like then, mate? I mean, I actually, as soon as you posted that up, I thought, oh, you bastard, that looks good. From what I've seen, it's got to be the cheapest fucking cop-out remaster I've ever seen in my life, mate. Now, I'm presuming you've got it on PC, so hopefully the PC version really is a big difference. But I was looking at footage of the PlayStation 3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One versions. What a fucking cop-out, mate. Presumably, they're asking people to pay for that, whereas the PC upgrade's free, right? Have you played it and have you got any feedback? You've been here for 2 hours talking, have you really? You must like just chat when I'm not looking, Jova. Read as in I'm ignoring you. No, I'm not. Honestly, James, I've not seen you in chat earlier, mate. How you doing, man? How'd your weekend go? Yep, on PC, to be honest, I haven't seen much of a difference yet. No, I was really surprised. You know what, mate? There was actually, I know it's going to sound bonkers. I'll try and get the links up in Discord if I've got time later. There was some screenshot comparisons between, you know, it didn't matter which console it was on, because I think the consoles, as in this current gen consoles, both look very similar with the remaster. But it was really weird. It was quite interesting to see how actually the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 versions, in my personal opinion, in some screenshots actually looked better. It kind of had that... You know, a lot of people talk about like the Vaseline smear of that low resolution era of the consoles. It was weird. It was almost as if that it added something to Bioshock. You know, Bioshock was set in that kind of lost era, wasn't it? And I think that little touch of almost blurriness, low resolution, actually adds something to some of the environments. It was kind of weird. And then all of a sudden you've got like these slightly, and I do mean slightly crisper areas, and some areas where a lot of additional geometry has been added, and it actually makes it look out of place. Very strange. Goes to show how fantastically they did the original sort of artwork, you know, that whole art design and art style. It just worked, didn't it? Essentially, Thek, yeah, I mean, you'd have to have 2 versions downloaded. I mean, I've actually got... I actually deleted 3 early. I've actually got something like 10 versions of this game active at the moment because of all the modding that I do. So yeah, you can obviously Steam will only open one executable, so I sort of just literally have like 7 days to die 1, 7 days to die 2, 7 days to die 3, etc. So just simply rename your current 7 days to die. In Steam, it's always a good idea to go and say delete local content, and obviously it won't find it, and then it's really easy to just re-download the beta version, and then all you need to do is just change the file name back if you want to revert back to another save. Oh, sorry, yeah, well, I suppose it is a save in a way, but you know what I mean. I'll have a look, Jova, yeah. The thing is, Steam screenshots are a bit crap, mate. They're always horribly compressed, to be fair, Jova, so it might not be as apparent as it really is in-game. What's the name of our new world? Grumbodia. It's always Grumbodia, mate. Sorry, just having a bit of a natter. What's that, Doc? It looked a bit jittery. Really? Doc, the game runs for... I was going to say, the footage I've seen, I mean, Digital Foundry. Oh, was it Digital Foundry? I think it was. They did like a comparison. I mean, it looks... In terms of frame rate, Doc, it looks super stable. Unless you meant something else, mate, obviously. What are we trying to do? We wanted to get seeds, right? Now I've got 4, so let's just get some iron, because obviously that's going to be a big thing. Food and water. Oh shit, there's another deer there. And there's a bird's nest right next to him. You know what? We can see further, but I actually think there's something wrong. I'm just going to fucking say it. I have missed so many fucking shots today. Now, I know sometimes I'm not paying a huge amount of attention, and I know that I can sometimes be a really bad shot, but I have to say, today, I swear I've been missing things that just don't fucking add up to me. They really fucking don't. Let's just carve this bad boy up. Drop this in here. Your new job's different. You'll find it next week if you actually get it. Got another 2 trials. So where are you working, Joe? If you don't mind me asking, is it like something you've been after for a while? Is it, mate? I know you were working in a charity shop at one point, weren't you, mate? Was that just like as an extra thing, or? I'm glad to hear it's going well though, mate. Either way. We're never going to find that, are we? I normally put them up on blocks. Let's just pop a couple of blocks up there. Because I've got plenty of trees and rocks here, so this is like, you know, a nice area for us to spend a few minutes. Alpha 15's live. Well, it is. It's Alpha 15, I think. Don't get me fucking started on 7 Days to Die and what they fucking call it. I've never known a game to be in so many different versions of alpha. We've got alpha betas and beta alphas and experimental alpha betas. It's a fucking joke, mate. But essentially, you can play it. If you've got it on Steam, you can play it, mate. We're Alpha 15, Beta 78, Experimental, Non-Live Build, Delta 4, Roger Dildo, Tango Foxtrot. Likewise, Grum, your aim isn't 100% in 7 Days to Die, but there's been shots that blatantly outrageous. Yeah, I'm sure I'm missing stuff that was, you know... I don't know, mate. I'm not sure. Like I said, you know, sometimes you can... sometimes you seem to have a good run of it, and other times you can't... Shit, you know. It's definitely the twitches I've been having problems with, but I've always had problems with actually hitting twitches, but... I don't know whether the animation is out of sync with the hitbox or not, but... This woman, she's all over the... What you... Really? Oh, come on! What the... I mean, that looks awful over there. Look at it. It just looks like a checkerboard, doesn't it? I see. I don't see how anyone can say that looks better. I don't know. It's going to take a lot of getting used to, that is. I'm not sure. Oh my god, look at that. It's ridiculous. Look at that. How far away, bro? Are you having some sort of a chortle? No way. I thought they were supposed to fall at least within reasonable proximity to yourself. Oh shit, you know what? I'm never going to find that, don't you? Oh god, I should have marked it. Oh, you giant flaccid penis, mate. All that meat's gone forever now, innit? Oh, tits, mate. Tits. Which way? Did I start going backwards, or did I... Oh, no, it's alright, I've got it. It's down there, look. In fact, let's go and mark it. Have you ever seen an airdrop that far away? Is that normal? Is that another fucking glitch we found? What's that, Jova? Extra thing, but still a thing. Yeah, damn right, mate. Don't matter what it is, does it? Just another retail job. I've basically been told I'm basically guaranteed the job as long as I want. Oh, congrats, dude. That's fucking awesome, mate. Nice one, geezer. So you find out this week, will you, mate? Let's just call that a drop-off. Well, I like the idea of these drop-offs. Makes sense. Let's get the fire axe out. Oh, yeah, look at the stack size. 2,588 already, so that's 5,000 for wood, right? Oh, we got a snow biome up there by the looks of it. I know, so that to be honest, Simpsy, it's not everything that I envisioned it to be. I'm going to be honest, I actually preferred the old way. The sacrifice that I've taken for textures, I mean, look at that up on the left-hand side. That is fucking ugly as sin. That is really ugly. It looks blurred out. It's just horrible. This area here, look. It just looks nasty. The price I've paid to be able to see further, I kind of preferred that perpetual fogginess. The other thing that I kind of really liked about it as well was I always knew if I just took 10 extra steps, I might find the town that I'm looking for. At the moment, I can see the town from 1,000 miles away. I can't see the town. That's actually... I can't see the town at all. What I can see is the fucking road system, so I know the town's there, and I'm still going to get the town pop in when I'm a few hundred metres away. So I'm going to be completely honest. I don't like it. But it's early days, and hopefully they'll improve it. There was nothing more fun than thinking, what's over here? You know, what is over the other side of this ridge? You come over here and you think, fuck it. Just imagine, I would not have been able to see any of this. I would be able to see none of that. I'd be coming over here, I'd be like, what the, oh shit, what's down here? God damn it. There could be anything down there. You know, it could be that perfect house or that perfect bit of terrain or the water that I'm looking for. And look at it. It just looks nasty, mate. It just... I don't know. I can see where they're going with it, and let's hope that there's big plans to change it up a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see. It's early days, isn't it? That airdrop is not normal. No, it doesn't seem to be, did it? I didn't hear the aircraft, Doc. No. I haven't got depth of field on. First thing I always turn off in any game, rampant.
Hello?
Depth of field is way off, mate. I hate depth of field. There's only a few games that I've ever found DOF kind of works. You're right, Cyrex Swift. Weirdly enough, I actually commented yesterday about Divinity Original Sin. It's the first isometric kind of RPG I've ever played that has broader depth of field. And it actually works really well. It adds a real kind of sense of presence to it. It actually works remarkably well. Very few games will I play. I mean, Skyrim with all these, you know, the fancy pants EMBs that always have these horrendous depth of fields. Fantastic for screenshots. Absolutely wonderful for screenshots. I play on a fucking gigantic ass monitor about fucking 6 inches away from my face, mate. So, depth of field is fucking retarded for me. It makes absolutely no sense. I'm looking all the way on my screen all the time. And to have to actually physically look in a direction to get it to focus, to me, it's just... It's one of those things that makes perfect sense in real life, and that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever in a computer or video game. It just literally makes no sense at all to me. I can understand it from an artistic presence, and you know, from a screenshot sort of point of view. But to actually have these horrendously over-complex depth of fields, it's like a chromatic aberration. What the fuck and why the fuck that was ever introduced into games is utterly beyond me. Depth of field, chromatic aberration, immediately untick in every game I ever play. As you can tell, I'm quite passionate about that topic, mate. Right, that's where we fucked then. So we can't do anything else with that. So let's go and hit some rocks for a little bit, and then we'll take the goodies back. Hopefully we've got 13 pine seeds, which is a good start. So we can actually start our own little orchard. Nice little spot for clay over here as well. Thank you for the follow clicks, and thank you for the host, Limit. How you doing? Can you shoot the airdrop plane down with a rocket launcher? That would be the last thing you'd want to do, wouldn't it? Because then they won't give you any more airdrops, mate. But no, you can't. Although I have to say, I've never tried it, mate. You got me thinking now, dude. Oh, dear. Let's keep twanging away. Yeah, that's it. Chromatic aberration died. Fucking every fucking big fancy pants game. Even Battlefield 1's fucking got it. Oh, it's awful, mate. It harkens back to the days when they discovered Bloom. Oh my lord. Jesus Christ, that was painful, that was, mate. Why would every FPS game has it, Doc? It's one of the... I have to say, right, you know, I mean, I'm a big fan of my consoles, but I have to say that it's one of the primary reasons that I... You know, to anybody, if I was talking to it on a very technical level, it'd be one of the prime reasons that I would say the PC versions of games are actually beneficial to us, because we don't actually have to put up with that crap. At least we can put it off. And if we can't put it off, we can normally tinker about and delve into the config files to turn the bloody crap off. You ain't got no choice on the bloody consoles, mate. it's at the top of Grum's list is chromatic aberration, frame rate, and resolution. Oh dear. It's one of those. I think it's one of those cases that they discovered they could do it, or they discovered that it was another thing they could add to so-called enhance the visual experience. And then it's. I remember one of the Assassin's Creed games had it something horrendous, and it was actually removed at one point. You alright, Crimson? How you doing, mate? It is out, yeah. Simpsy to the rescue, look. I keep forgetting I've got golden rod too, actually. Good luck with it, Crimson. Let us know how you get on, mate. Let us know if you find any awesome epic bugs. Just trying to think what was next on the agenda. I mean, obviously, I mean, if I can't, I mean, it's early. It's only 3 o'clock. I mean, how long do you reckon it'll take us to get back? I mean, we are pretty slow. In fact, I think I'll save the rest of the golden rod to get home. It would make sense to get more soil, wouldn't it? And then we can go and hoe it and get the rest of the farm up and running. You had a good weekend, Crimson. Yeah, we might as well. Do tools last longer than they used to? Just out of interest. This pickaxe seems to be... I don't know. I don't know whether they've made them more durable as such. Seems to be doing an alright job. I mean, I can physically see the durability bar dropping sort of every three, maybe 4 swings, but... Did you remember to grab a bunch of the good soil? No, that's what I just said actually, Venet. Yeah, absolutely, mate. We'll, I think once the pickaxe is broken, might be worth us using this area. I mean, if we're not entirely sure what we want to do next, because we do need to start thinking about where we're going to spend the first horde. And I'm thinking about one of the smaller buildings rather than trying to survive. There's going to be nothing worse than damaging the hotel significantly during a horde, because a lot of those blocks, I'm going to presume, are not available to us. They're probably creative only, and obviously I don't want to start modding the game this early in an alpha. So we'll probably spend the horde in a smaller dwelling with lots of spikes and see how we get on with it. So it wouldn't hurt to make like a fresh set of tools each day, come out over here, and get like a, you know, the soil, the iron, the stone, the plant fibre, the trees, etc. Even if it's just for a couple of days, or, you know, for half a day at a time. We'll get more and more efficient as we carry on, won't we, see? It's been alright actually, Crumbs. I had a fair bit of time. I've worked so hard last week, mate. I just absolutely like fucking every hour God would send at me, and I'm going to do the same this week, to be honest, mate. So it's been really nice. Looking forward to the weekend to get some streams in. I really enjoyed playing Divinity Original Sin. It was nice to take a break from the normal games, but it was quite interesting coming back to 7 Days to Die today, because I thought, well, we normally do the Iron Man on Sunday, so I thought we'll jump in, we'll have a little play about with Alpha 15, and we found that beautiful, beautiful sort of oasis as such, or lake really. It kind of gave me some ideas for builds, but not before we can get the mods. You know, I need things like the diving helmet. We'll make things like spear guns and stuff. So it's almost like things can only get better, I suppose. We just need to get the alpha, the actual, I suppose the fun pimps just need to get a stable Alpha 15. I mean, at what point will it come out of experimental, or will it never come out of experimental? Are we talking 6 months down the line, do you think? I'll see you later, Fortune. Take care. Have a top. I hope you're feeling a little bit better later, mate. Have a nice margarita, that'll help. Just watch the curtains. Yeah, cheers, Bolt. Yeah, nice one. We are aware, mate. I just ditch the fucking things, mate. We're on the server. I've got no intentions of rushing through it. You know, we'll be playing for hours and hours and hours in total as such. Is that a bird's nest? I can see all the way down there. I don't know if you can make it out. Look at that. That is a good draw distance. Ding. Mind you, I suppose you're watching at 720p. It's probably not as easy for you to spot that as it is for me, is it? That's kind of cool, though. It gives you an idea of just how improved it actually is. Where the fuck was I digging? Really do with marking the hole, because I don't want giant craters everywhere after like a few hundred hours, because the mini bike tends to start falling in them, doesn't it? What time is it? 4:36. We've only got 103 soil, which is pretty shit. So let me just place a couple of. What we'll do is we'll dig around that, or at least near it. Yeah, we will. But I think we've got a few things to do when we get back. Obviously, we need to get some. Well, I need a potato is what I need. I really, really need a bloody potato. If I can get one potato, we're laughing. We can start farming potatoes and corn, which immediately solves, or at least goes a long way towards solving any feed issue that we might have. Water's not a huge problem. We've got a few water sources very close to the main camp, so. There's a rumour they already plan to scrap it because everyone not. Oh, what's that, Bolt? Sorry. What's that? What doesn't everyone like, mate? Last you heard, stable Alpha 15 was supposed to be sometime in October. Bloody hell. I didn't even know that. Oh, right, okay. So they've kind of given us some idea, though. Alpha 15 is indeed out, not a girl. It is indeed. Will these updates eventually migrate to Xbox One? In theory, yes. I personally think it's going to be a long time coming, mate. Personally. Could be horribly wrong, but I just don't see it happening anytime soon. Let's just have one drink of goldenrod. How much, how'd you make that soil? What was it called? Green something or another, wasn't it? Is it green or, no, sorry, green. Grassy, right? Green. Let's favourite that. See, all that digging, I've only got 14 more blocks of soil. It's horrendous. Truly horrendous. Seven days to harvest. Is it 7 days now? I know it's like essentially random, is it? Or at least it's more random. So if you plant 2 ears of corn, for example, one might grow on day 6, one might grow on day 8. Is that the way it works? That kind of thing? See, we had a long chat about this. At the end of the day, we don't know what the contract is with Iron Galaxy, Telltale, and the Fun Pimps. We just don't know what was the, you know. The game did not do well on console, did it? Let's be honest. The game was pretty much critically slammed for all the wrong reasons, I'd like to point out. it was quite evident a lot of people reviewing it simply just did have no idea what the game was about and how it was supposed to be played, and bitching and moaning about all the things that actually make the game what the game is. But it didn't do well, and general word of mouth, in particular on sort of Xbox and PlayStation forums, were very, very negative. The game had a lot of serious game-changing, well, game-stopping flaws, especially early on. You know, corrupted save games, constant crashes, server disconnects, also a whole myriad of glitches and bugs. It didn't release in a good way. Now, what you got to ask yourself is, if sales aren't going to get any better because people have already washed their hands of it, let's be honest, this rocketed into #1 on PlayStation Network. I don't know how it fared on Xbox One or what Microsoft platform, but it was the #1 purchase game almost immediately. A lot of people were super hyped for it, really looking forward to it, and it released, and then almost immediately people were, oh, dude! That stun is shockingly dangerous. So you got to ask yourself, is it worth them spending the money updating it to Alpha 15 if no one's going to buy the game? And, they're going to be sitting there thinking, well, has everyone who's going to buy the game already bought the game? And even if we release Alpha 15, no one's going to give a shit, At the end of the day, it all boils down to cash, doesn't it? I think it's a bit different with the Fun Pimps, with the PC version, because I think they actually, I think they make a pretty reasonable living, or at least you've got to assume they do. And it's more a labour of love, isn't it? That they've got family members, close friends all working on it, and people around the world. I just have a feeling it's almost a way of life to them as much as it a financial incentive. And I think obviously the push to getting it on console would have meant quite a few pennies in the pocket for them. It was Telltale that published it. It was Iron Galaxy that dealt with the port. You got to think the Fun Pimps are in a pretty reasonable position right now. And I think Telltale are going to go, well, that didn't fucking work out too well for us. Is it worth carrying on developing it? And my gut instinct is it probably isn't. I just don't know, mate. Until we hear something official from Telltale, none of us know, do we? But if you were Telltale Publishing, would you invest significant additional money in carrying on the port, or would you wash your hands of it and walk away? Simple truth of the matter is that's a question none of us know the answer to right now. I just walked into a cactus looking at chat. Seems fun to. It's doing all right on console, Manuel. It's definitely got a little bit better over the last couple of 3 weeks. I mean, well, certainly the last couple of weeks, I think. Now, I don't know whether things have changed. Wow, check that out. That's nice. It wasn't for the checkerboard shit. But like I say, it doesn't matter how good the game is. Are people going to pick it up now? It got so universally panned by players on the forums. And, whether or not you agree with what they were saying, the simple fact of the matter is that lends a lot of weight. People will go onto the PlayStation forums. People will go onto the Xbox forums, ask about the game. And if all they see is like thread after thread after thread of game is broken, fucking what a piece of shit, people might not pick it up. Like I said, I'm not tarring it with that brush myself, but oh, you know what I forgot to get the meat, didn't I? You can get piggy. We'll take a little bit of bacon back. Oh, hang on, is this not a complete? Oh, is this completely mullered? Shit. Well, they haven't. It's not. They haven't updated it at all, because it's all they've been really doing is bug fixes. I mean, there's been nothing. There's been no. I mean, don't forget. Well, there's been no additional rollout since Alpha 14 for any of us. I mean, Alpha 15's literally just dropped on PC. I don't know, mate. I mean, you can say if you ask the question, you can say what you feel yourself, can't you? I'm not here to pussyfoot about and try and make it sound rosier than it is. Yeah, definitely skills. The lag was game breaking. I mean, we literally on PlayStation 4 at one point, a tier 4 horde was a no-go. We literally just had to sit there and hope there was enough spikes out there to fucking kill them all. You know, we couldn't even walk on our perimeter wall without the chance because of the lag that we'd just simply fall off it. Because we literally, we had no idea where we really were in the game. It was just that. The Ostrich Hotel. I don't think I've actually seen that. It's actually got a name, look. Telltale sure we're quick to add payable DLC. Oh, did they actually add payable skins? I thought they were just free for early adopters. Did they actually release DLC then? No way, mate. They don't fuck about, do they? They're a bunch of fucking dodgy bastards at Telltale, you know. They really are. Right, let's go and drop the stinky meat off. The new bird's nest, yes. It's, wow, game changing that one, mate. It's the little things that make the big thing, though, isn't it? You know, it's nice. You know, there are the little things that they promised, and they're definitely there and working. So yeah, I'm looking forward to playing about with the workbench and the chemical station and all that. That's all new to me. So, right, where should we plant our little pine forest? Thank you very much for the follow, Phantom. You're right, Special Big K. Yeah, well, we're calling it the Premier Grumbul Inn or the Grumbodian Hotel or something. We're not sure yet, mate. Let's put it a little bit away because I want a nice big kill ground. So 752. That's a bear over there. So let's be a bit wary of that bastard. Okay. Watch that bear come up right on my nose now. You cheeky monkey. You cheeky bugger. Gonna watch Born. What's the second one? Born Supremacy tonight. Looking forward to that. I was super impressed with Born Identity yesterday. Been many years since I watched that. I think it released. Was it 2000 and? God, when would that have been? Was that be till like 2002? Nah, no, 2009? Oh god, I don't know actually. I've got no idea when it released, but pretty cool film. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, which one was it in? Was it this one? We're going to have a quick... it's 8:15. We've probably got enough time to quickly grab it if we have. The Big K whorehouse. Are you supplying the whores then, Big K? Hmm? Cheers, mate. Well reminded. Just think that's quite cool to think that we've actually been up there and started a farm up on the top. That's kind of neat. And my forge is just on there. This wall here, isn't it? Oh, come on. Really? Should have chopped it up, but I want to get in. Yeah, well, once we get... obviously, we want to get some... get through the first week and get some basic stuff up and running. Then the second week, I'm going to like really try and push... we're not that far from City Zero, look. This is where we're currently living. You know, we've been up northeast. This is that lovely little lake area. And this is actually City Zero here. So, we're going to be able to hit the bookstores. Hang on, where am I going? We're going to be able to hit the bookstore, see if we can get the mini bike book. And then we can really start travelling out and really, you know, checking out the new content. I want to see the new army zombies and cheerleaders and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be pretty cool. Right, snowberries, meat, hide, cornmeal. I suppose we can take upstairs. Goldenrod we'll leave in here. Eggs can stay in here. Rotting flesh, bones, fats. Let's just put all of these here. Let's get rid of that. One cotton. Not sure why we've even got that. Arrows! Get those made. Now, the clay, I'm going to take up... oh, I've only got one. Fuck it. Oh, I didn't get... oh, hang on. What time is it? I've got time to go and get water really quickly. Do you reckon I can just make it? Go back, think. Where's the clearest water? See that? Oh, yeah. There's another pool that might be closer. Let's go. Ooh, 9 o'clock. That's fucking cutting it a bit tight, actually. Yeah, I think it's the third time today people have mentioned the cars today limit. It's what people probably aren't taking into account, mate. You think about the terrain and how completely broken it's going to be. I always compare it to, like, think of the distance between the wheels on a bike and the wheels on a car, right? The mini bike makes sense because no matter how sheer the terrain is, the mini bike kind of matches the terrain reasonably okay. You think about the difference between, you know, the distance between the car tyres, and imagine it going up an incline, and what's going to happen when it gets to the top of the incline, or sorry, the bottom of an incline or the top of a decline. Do you see what I'm saying? Imagine that going up a hill. What's going to happen when it reaches the top? It just ain't going to work, mate. There'd be too many situations where it would just completely get fucked. It just ain't never going to happen, mate. I just can't see it. Now, what I would love to see is a car that is limited in that respect, but it'd be great to be able to drive on the roads. Say, for example, like off-road, it would just literally come to a grinding halt. Just you know, not completely come to a standstill, but so you can still reverse it if you crashed it, but it would take a good few seconds to get it out. I think there's so many more things to take into account than just adding a car. It's hard to sort of explain, I suppose, without really sort of like showing you what I mean. I hope you kind of get what I'm saying. You know, like say you imagine coming down like a really steep hill on a bike. The bike hits the bottom, the front wheel just simply travels along and carries on. But on a car, you've got the boot overhanging the front wheel. So straight away, that's going to hit the terrain. The car's just going to come to a juddering halt. There might be a way for them to do it, so unless, you know, the tile blocks could be added to, you know, like the asphalt could have a block property classed as road, in which case the car would travel at a normal speed on it. But the second it goes to a block that isn't classed as an asphalt road block, the top speed just immediately drops like a couple of meters per hour or something. So, you know, you can still maneuver it if you crash it, but there is no way for you to go off-road on it. The problem is even some roads are completely broken with random gen, and possibly even more broken now with the new random gen system. You know, it's not to say it's impossible. I can certainly see why it's not been added at this point in the game. The other thing is the mesh, the texture in particular, on the cars has to be massively stretched, because the car still only essentially acts as one block, but it's a stretched block. It's quite interesting how that actually works. I certainly don't really understand it myself, but I know Mad Mole's kind of mentioned it. It's something they'd really dearly love to fix, but it all comes down to what the overhead of fixing it is in terms of more resource hogs on the actual game. They're running very close to the limit of what they can do. You know, I mean, even in my mods, I think my last mod pack that we were running with, I literally had 2 blocks spare. I could not literally add more than 2 more blocks, otherwise the game would start recycling them. I've not clicked cook yet, have I? 2 minutes 39, so that's enough there.